KIRO7 Eyewitness News at 5 begins right now.
Hundreds of protesters filled the streets today as Vietnam's prime minister arrived in Seattle.
He's the highest-ranking Vietnamese official to visit the U.S. since the Vietnam War. KIRO7 Eyewitness News reporter Stacey Sakamoto is live in downtown Seattle with the story. Stacey?
Amy, the protest has been centered here because this is where the Prime Minister and his delegation are staying. Although the protesters have been peaceful, both outside and even inside the hotel, they've made their feelings known. This is the reception the Vietnamese Prime Minister got outside the Fairmont Olympic Hotel, where he and his delegation arrived today. A few hundred protesters shouted, criticizing Vietnam's human rights record. Inside, although Phan Khai's meeting with reporters began routinely,
I am also the local minister.
Tensions heightened as Bin Hyun posed a question about human rights. He identified himself as a journalist and minister from Oregon.
How can you do a good relationship between two countries during you don't respect the human rights and democracy in Vietnam?
We think that you should come back to Vietnam and you will see a lot of progress.
That was part of the Prime Minister's lengthy response, but it did not satisfy the man who asked the question. He called the Prime Minister a liar.
You're a liar.
And he was ushered out of the room.
They a liar. Don't listen to the murder.
Seattle police say the leaders of the protests have been very cooperative and they report no problems today. Reporting live in Seattle, Stacey Sakamoto, KIRO7 Eyewitness News.
One of the major objectives in the Prime Minister's week-long visit is trade. Before today's press conference, Khai toured Boeing's Renton plant. Vietnam Airlines just purchased 4 787 jetliners. Tomorrow, Mr. Khai will meet with Bill Gates at Microsoft and then to the White House Tuesday for talks with President Bush. Since restoring diplomatic ties 10 years ago, the U.S. has become Vietnam's top trading partner.
Another